LTC, we start with daily charges. I want to give a quick update. Still, we are within the correction. There is no much different. And what we have been looking for since the price was within here, we have been looking for buy. This is what we get. The price could tag the first target as 105, but there were, and after the break, we mentioned after the breakout of 105, we can look for 119, but the price couldn't tag 119. Then we see the price start to drop. And when the price was within here, I put this 90. I mentioned we want to mostly, if you want to look for buy, we have to see the break. I mean, we have to see the price reverse. So we do the breakout of the 90. All right. Because I mentioned if the price could break the 90, then we can expect the price drop to this zone. And exactly that's happened. Now, want to see what's the next. Okay. That's why I mentioned whoever get the buy from here, if they haven't closed the buy at 105, then I mean they haven't taken the profit, they should be considered that may the price can break 90. All right. Anyway, no one see what's the next. As I mentioned, there is no much. Just we get this correction. Okay. Anyway, we start with higher time frame. We want to see what we have been looking for. And if we move to monthly chart, I mentioned if you want to look for buy, with the expectation for the price to retest the all-time high, we at least we have to see the breakout of 130. That's why we come up with these lines as a resistance or targets. All right. And since the price couldn't break 130, still we consider this one as a part of correction relative to what we have here. Because if there was a continuation, then we could consider we are out of this correction. But at this point, we are within this correction. We can look for buy, but we should be aware if this, we can expect this one turn to a more complex correction, and even we can expect the price to retest the previous low. In the big low, I mean the bigger picture, we have to be aware of this. Okay. Anyway, uh based on monthly, we don't see any more information. And if we move to weekly chart, similar explanation. Okay. First things, we want to see the breakout of 130 for continuation. And as long as the price haven't break 130, we are within this correction. And when I'm looking at this one, okay, now the question is, can we expect this one to be correction relative to what we have here for the next drop? This is where we have to be quite careful if anyone wants to look for buy. Because if this one happened, the price can retest this low, all right, somewhere around 40. Okay. It doesn't mean, I don't want to say we cannot look for buy. I want to say we have to be quite careful because still we are within this correction. And right now we have to be quite careful about this one. And based on monthly chart, I don't see any trade setup either for buy or sell. For me, I'm not really interested to look for short. All right. And if I move to daily chart, all right, similar explanation as what we had based on monthly chart. And for me, if this one turned to a flat with the next drop following by divergence, if this one happen, I will be happy because any reversal from there, I will take the trade. This is the best option. If anyone wants to look for buy, for me, if I want to look for buy, I prefer to get this option because if the price reverse from here, mostly as a corrective, we cannot get a really good trade setup. But if we get the next drop following by divergence, it can give us better opportunity to look for buy. Okay. And it doesn't mean the price cannot reverse from here. The only thing is if the price reverses as a corrective, we cannot get a really good trade setup unless we see the breakout of this one as a sharp move following by flag. We conform, we are out of this one, and this is not the flat or correction relative to what we have here. But at this point, we have to be quite careful about this option. Okay, when I say we have, when I'm discussing about the next drop, what I want to say is that if first, it doesn't mean the price cannot reverse or we cannot expect for the continuation for the uptrend. We don't want to say that. But what I want to say is that if anyone wants to look for buy, they have to get the proper trade setup. They have to confirm this is not the correction relative to what we have here before they take the next trade. Okay. And at this point, for me, I'm not really interested and I don't see any trade setup. And if I move to lower time frame, if you move to forward chart, similar explanation, we don't see any information if we refer to the indicators. And if I move to lower time frame, 1 hour chart, okay, can we consider we can look for buy from here as a short term? We can, okay, but at this point, having entry above this, I'm not really interested unless this one drops some more. But even if we get any opportunity for buy from here, at this point, from what I can see, I'm not really interested. It can be short term, and in terms of the risk and reward, maybe is not a really good idea, because if we move to weekly chart, all right, sorry, if we move to daily chart, the possibility for one move up then is happiness there. That's why if we get any opportunity for buy within this range, we should consider as a short-term trade. Anyway, we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share. Thanks.